Now, they were set up to try and stop drivers of supercars using the streets of Knightsbridge as a racetrack, which residents have complained about for years. Noise cameras record the vehicles if it's over a certain level. Well, in 11 days, the cameras have been set off 130 times, with the loudest equivalent to the sound of a helicopter flying nearby. Do people feel it's making a difference? Thomas Magill has been finding out.
Caught on camera, these are the so-called supercars caught revving up and making excessive noise by the capital's first acoustic camera. Residents say it's an issue that's blighted some streets for years.
For the last 5 years that I've lived here, the noise pollution has really been quite something, because they use this road as a bit of a raceway.
Susan Hopper says she's noticed the problem has got worse since moving into her apartment.
I've been here 5 years. I noticed a significant increase in that time, and it's just, although it's a busy urban area and we're used to noise, we don't need any excessive noise.
Well, Sloane Street is just one of the roads residents say is being used as a racetrack by drivers in these so-called supercars. And that's why Kensington and Chelsea Council have now erected 2 acoustic cameras like this one in a bid to catch them. They've been operational for 2 weeks, and so far they've been proving popular.
In the first 10 days since we've installed this camera, more than 130 cars have surpassed that decibel threshold, and the loudest of those was a Range Rover, Sloane Street, middle of the night, that went at the same volume as a chainsaw or a loud disco, about 104 decibels, so really very high. If you're living in the flats above these cameras and you hear cars going down at 100 decibels through the night, then you won't be able to sleep. So whether that's a supercar or a motorbike or any other kind of vehicle, we're here to say that we won't tolerate it any longer.
The microphone records the sound of passing vehicles. If any exceed a certain level of decibels, the owner is sent a warning letter. If it happens again, they're fined, and the council say they have the power to seize vehicles of persistent offenders. But one resident who writes a blog about the area questions whether the fine will make any difference.
For these people, probably not. But I think it's sending a message out that it's unacceptable, and the council are doing something about it.
For now, the cameras are a trial. Whether they silence the supercars and end their racing and revving remains to be seen. Thomas Magill, BBC London.